What is processed meat? Processed meat is generally considered unhealthy. It has been linked with diseases like cancer and heart disease in numerous studies. There is no doubt that processed meat contains many harmful chemicals that are not present in fresh meat. Processed meat is meat that has been preserved by curing, salting, smoking, drying, or canning. Food products categorized as processed meat include sausages, hot dogs, salami, ham, cured bacon, salted and cured meat, corned beef, smoked meat, dried meat, beef jerky, canned meat. Processed meat is linked with chronic disease. High blood pressure, heart disease, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, bowel and stomach cancer. Studies on processed meat consumption in humans are all observational in nature. They show that people who eat processed meat are more likely to get these diseases, but they cannot prove that the processed meat caused them. Even so, the evidence is convincing because the links are strong and consistent. Additionally, all of this is supported by studies in animals. For example, studies in rats show that eating processed meat raises the risk of bowel cancer. One thing is clear: processed meat contains harmful chemical compounds that may increase the risk of chronic disease. How processed meat increases cancer risk? Because processed meats such as ham, bacon, and salami are listed by the World Health Organization as group I carcinogens, known to cause cancer, there is conclusive proof that they do so. A higher risk of bowel and stomach cancer results from consuming processed meat. Red meat, such as beef, lamb, and hog, is a group IA carcinogen, which indicates it probably causes cancer. According to recent studies, red and processed meats contain several carcinogenic compounds. These chemicals might be added or naturally occur in the meal. For instance, it has been discovered that N-nitroso compounds are created when a substance found in red meat called heme is broken down in the gut. These chemicals harm the cells that line the colon, which can result in bowel cancer. The same compounds are produced during the digestion of processed beef. These N-nitroso compounds are additionally produced by the nitrite and nitrate preservatives used to preserve processed meat, and they can cause bowel cancer. How processed meat increases diabetes risk? The risk of type 2 diabetes may increase if a person consumes red meat, especially processed red meats such as bacon, sausage, and hot dogs. The risk increases with the amount of processed or unprocessed red meat a person consumes. Obesity and type 2 diabetes are related. It occurs when the body does not create enough insulin or when the cells do not use insulin effectively, insulin resistance. Insulin aids the body's utilization of glucose or blood sugar as an energy source. Diabetes problems, including heart disease, blindness, and nerve and kidney damage, can develop when blood sugar levels remain elevated. A study conducted reported that the participants had a nearly 20% increased risk of type 2 diabetes if they had one 3.5-ounce plate of non-processed red meat per day, such as steak or hamburger. A 51% high risk of diabetes was seen in people who consumed half as much processed meat like this, such as 2 pieces of bacon or 1 hot dog. How processed meat increases cardiovascular risk? Very little study has been conducted on the effects of processed meats, such as bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats, on heart health. Researchers examined the diets and health outcomes of about 135,000 participants in 21 nations throughout a 10-year global survey. They studied meat consumption and cardiovascular disease, CVD, rates across a wide range of ethnicities and socioeconomic statuses. The results, which were reported in journals, revealed that processed meat has a more notable effect on the risk of CVD and death than either unprocessed red meat or poultry. Please subscribe our channel if you want to see relevant videos like this.